Okay, my group, let's go begin our candlestick shot and flame before you come into the canyon. Okay, my group, come right over here. Let's turn around and make our photograph back that way. Come right over here, my group. Photograph the candlestick and the flame. Get that shot right away. Cover that area there. Avoid the sun. Borrow your camera. Okay, everybody got it?
Yeah.
Everybody have it? All right, you're good. You're good. Okay, this is the backbone. The canyon looks like a vertebrae right above you. The root out the cloud shot. Back up over here, sir. We call this rock here Elvis Presley, his hair, eyes, nose, mouth, chin, neck. And then the lion's head, the lion's mane, eyes, mouth, chin, neck. Go ahead and get your photograph that way. This is the largest room in the canyon. It's called the cathedral. You look at the base of the floor, up the wall, to the top of the canyon. You can see them. Can I borrow your camera? Yes, please. Just avoid that sunspot that's to the left there, and then just make your photograph that way. And you will get a nice picture like that.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, everybody got the picture? Okay. Flash flood currents that took about 2 to 3 feet of the ground level away. The fast-moving flash floods, which are the big ones, take sand out of the canyon, and the slow-moving flash floods, which are the small ones, of how high the last flash flood occurred, but the water can get much higher than that. That all depends on the extremity of the rainstorm. If the rainstorm is very extreme, it can get near the top or to the top. As you look toward the top, you see all those lines, waves, texture, shapes, swirl, curves. That tells that many times in the past the water has been at that great height as it had passed through the canyon. In northern Arizona, flash floods can occur any time of the year. They present the greatest dangers. The most likely time that we get a flash flood occurring through this canyon is during the month of July to mid-September, when severe cold area there.
It's an eagle.
Okay, everybody finish?
Yeah.
All right, you're okay, Roman, you got it. Thank you. Okay, come over here, my group. Yeah, right over. Coming off the canyon. Another thing, too, 24 years ago, there was an extreme thunderstorm that occurred 30 miles to the southeast in that direction. Picture. Okay, everybody got their picture? Okay, let's move up over here. Come over here, my group. Everybody come over here. Okay, well, we call this rock George Washington. His eyes, nose, mouth, chin, neck, collar of shirt is red. Photograph George Washington. George Washington and all these other shapes and figures that I showed you so far is nature's art. Erosion makes art. And this is what we're seeing in photograph this canyon. The artistic forces of erosion that made all these shapes and figures has been done primarily by the flash.
George Washington. He's also got legs too.
That opening above, when the flash flood water was 40, 60, 80, 90 feet or 20, 30 meters, a whirlpool occurred in this chamber. The angular velocity of the whirlpool is what carved out that opening, made all those lines, waves, textures, shapes, and also carved out the heart. That's all been done by the vortex of the whirlpool moving in this chamber.
Even before COVID, the guides all must be wearing face shields. Oh, really? Because of the dust in here. So it can get, actually, I know a couple guys have gotten sick from it.
Okay, everybody got that? Okay, come over here, my group. The canyon's going to start it out wide. We go in that direction. It's going to be narrow. In the narrows, that is where the flash flood water would travel at a greater height and higher high-speed pressure than the rest of the canyon. And this canyon is shaped like an upside-down V, as I told you earlier. It's wide at the bottom, narrow at the top. Because of this narrow opening above, little light will be penetrated into the canyon. Okay, come follow me. We'll photograph the...
Put it on program, on P, and then change your white balance to cloudy.
Okay, we're going to photograph the Arizona sunrise next.
Oh, this one should be good. Yeah.
Process, it will actually give you that texture.
Another thing too, slot caves are usually narrow and deep. The downward carving action, not the flash flood is the predominant abrasion of the canyon. Other forces such as the wind and rain, shifting the rocks by earthquakes, create the sinuous nature or curving nature of the canyon.
잘생네.
Okay, my group, come over here. We'll come right over here. Come and stand right over here. We're going to photograph the rock we call Abraham Lincoln. Go ahead and stand right over here. That's the rock there we call Abraham Lincoln. There's his beard, nasal or nose, his eyes, his hair. Got it, okay. Then come back this way. Segoy! Segoy! Oh, you're, go ahead and stand over there. Yeah, stand with your back to the wall, both of you. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, right there, yeah. Then go ahead and join them.